right, good luck to my opponent. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a victory here at 1484. Back to the big leagues it is, which is not really where we want to be. Probably playing people a little bit better than me right now, because my elo on this site is usually about 1260, 1280 on a good day. So already we're building a nice fortress over here for the king. I feel like the king is about to be very protected in one move. Maybe not yet. Maybe he swings the knight out. Okay. Yeah. We're getting a nice, pleasant London, at least. That's less pleasant, but we know what to do here. We're trained for this. In this variation, I don't mind bringing this pawn out either, because it's usually going to have to come out to push on this side anyway. The question is, can I get the bishop pair? Will they give it to me? I think probably just backing up. Oh, really? I'm allowed to claim the bishop pair here. It's nice. How am I attacking though? Probably castling soon. Maybe now. Because how am I attacking here without castling? I think this is fine, right? If I take and then knight takes. That allows him to get his rook out though, so maybe we don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know if I have a whole lot of good options here though. These are the big leagues, so I'm kind of scared of trading, but I'm also scared because I don't think I can just make my opponent run out of time here. These matches take too long. Oh no, I should have thought this through. Well, we have to decide what we are planning on losing today. Probably not trying to lose a queen. So I guess we're losing this light squared bishop. Rest in peace, my bishop. Now I can't even take that, can I? Because there's too many attackers. Oh, yikes. This is going to be difficult. Maybe I have some hope of reclaiming a pawn here. Yep, I think, well, my opponent could just take this and then, oh, okay, well, it looks like it's not going to be as good as I had hoped for. Come on, take the queen, take the queen. You know you want to take the queen. Now I have an interesting dilemma. I can keep my queen alive. I could snap back and take this. My queen is unprotected. But I can threaten two knights at the same time. So maybe this is good. I can threaten this knight and this knight at the same time. Chess is confusing. But maybe things will turn out okay. Right now we're just praying that things turn out okay and that my opponent doesn't hurt me too badly. Well, my opponent really wants to trade queens. I don't think I have an option here. I think I have to trade queens. And then I'm losing a pawn. The pawn that started it all. I have to lose you. I'm sorry. No, my pawn. And my opponent keeps their +1. This is just the nature of the big leagues. It's hard to win. I don't like that pawn coming closer. My opponent really wants to keep this position, and I guess he's going to, because I don't think I can actually dislodge him anymore. But I can take this back at least. If I go here, my opponent's coming the next turn. Alternatively, I can force some action by going here. He could just go here and force me back. Or can he? Because no, I can't take that. Okay. I don't like being here in the big leagues. I need to just lose this game because I'm going to go up another 200 elo if I win it. Okay, this is fine. I think I'm okay with the way that things are going down right now. I need to... Well, there's really no way for me to free up this guy until he leaves that square. So let's force some action here. I don't think there's anything that my opponent can do here that scares me too much. I actually do like my positioning because I like having all these pawns. The pawn storm approaches, although I don't necessarily like this guy getting closer. Where can my opponent move that would hurt me? Oh, no, not that. Not that either. Can we just draw some L's, please? Nothing too painful just yet. So, what do I take with, though? Probably this. Oh no, my opponent wants to hurt my pawns. I don't want to allow my opponent to hurt my pawns. I'm up a pawn right now because I have 4 pawns taken, even though I'm down a minor piece, but I'm up 4 pawns. This is playable. This is definitely playable. Hmm. but how am I making any progress? I mean, when in doubt, you just push some pawns, right? That might actually be a mistake because now this. Oh no. My opponent has ideas of hurting me. What if we just push this? And then we push this. I mean, I'm going to at least try to force my opponent to sacrifice a minor piece if they have any designs on winning my pawns back. Only problem is I have to keep my king in play the whole time to do it. It's just going to make it kind of ugly. Because I think if I go here, and then I can go here, it's not so bad. I can go here, and then I can get the fork, and then even if takes, takes. Yeah, I think that's best. That might be the best I have. I just need to keep pushing on this side. We just need to keep up the pressure on this side. keep hurting my opponent. The pawn march might not be. The pawn march might be unstoppable here, actually. I think it's actually very hard for my opponent to stop me from just dragging my pawns, kicking and screaming across the board here. Because if I go here, they'll go there, but then I can go here. Yeah, I think this is okay. This feels relatively pleasant. But I've been wrong before. I go here. Ooh, I mean, I'll lose a rook, but am I okay with that? Or, because right now my king is protecting this. So I think if I just move this back, my opponent would have to. Yeah. This should make it relatively hard for my opponent to get much done. I mean, now's the time. You do this for this and then this for this, but you still have to sacrifice a rook for 2 pawns. It doesn't feel good, but it is necessary here. I think anything else is just losing. Personally, I'm hoping for a move like this, some kind of desperation, but I don't think that's coming. I think this is a better player than that. I think they know they have to do this. And that at least turns it into a real game. Oh, my opponent resigned. Okay, I'm happy with that too. I will take it. Unfortunately, now we're going to be in the real big leagues, so this is probably where I lose in like 10 turns. Okay, 1682 rated. This will be the hardest player that I've ever faced. So let's just try to play solid, I guess. Okay, has to defend this. Usually this could also be this pawn. Yep. Let's do this. I get chased around. That's fine. I'm really getting chased around. This is an opponent not afraid of putting the squeeze on early. Can break open my opponent's center control a little bit, or I could just prepare to castle. Maybe it's better just to prepare to castle. And the only problem I have with it, yeah, just ignore the 1682 on the screen. We'll be dropping Elo after this game and not able to face these kind of players before again for a while. Yeah, chess provisionals are wild. Just gaining 200, losing 200. It's like the most dramatic swings you've ever seen. I mean, I'm just in a very stuck position here, right? Like all my pieces look a little cramped. This knight's got nowhere to go. This guy can't go anywhere. This guy can't really go anywhere. He could go here, but might just get pushed off. It's getting ugly. I feel like I'm probably facing someone that's good enough to hurt me from this position. So I have to worry a little bit. We do have time on our side. My opponent seems to be a very thoughtful player, which means I have a slight advantage when it comes to like game speed. I feel like I need to clear space over here somehow, some way. Even if it's just like playing one move up. Maybe playing something weird like this, where this guy's now trapped. Although this is a decent counter to it. Oh, maybe it isn't a decent counter, because if here, then I can go here. I have some ideas. That's a better counter to it. How can I punish this? Can I punish this? Is there any way that I can get anything done? Knight here might be coming. Let's go here. Knight there might still be coming because I have to do something about the queen, but I think it's less likely now. Now my opponent is the one in a little bit of a traffic jam. And I'm not. I guess that does work. My opponent's planning on getting this guy out to attack me. Don't really have an answer to it, I don't think. I do have this. I can like hang out the. No, I don't have this. Don't listen to me. The question is, do I have any safe squares in that circumstance? When he goes here, I can drop back here. He moves up. If he moves up, do I have anywhere to go? I don't think I do. So I probably just need to get the heck out of here. Let's bail. Let's get out. I have to find a way to crack this like pawn line. Maybe the way to crack it is to go here, but it just doesn't feel like it works yet. My opponent wants me to take initiative. I don't want to, but I don't want to take initiative. I don't want to do anything. I'm just not interested in making any aggressive plays. I'm just not interested in doing anything aggressive at all. Maybe I can stall for 6 minutes and beat a almost 1700 rated player and just call it a day and be happy with my wins. Go back to puzzle mode. So now, do I have anything here? If I go here, like, okay, let's calculate it. If I go here, my opponent can take, and then I can take, and then he can take, and then I can take. But he could take my queen, but I can take back. So isn't this game is so hard. Chess is so hard. Am I actually winning here or no? Do I win anything? Okay, I lose one pawn. He loses two pawns. I lose a knight and I lose a queen for a queen. You know what? I think that's winning. Let's do it. We are ready to start the aggression. Hopefully I can win an end game up a pawn. If I can't, oh, wait, oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh no, my opponent's got me in a bind here. Well, what do we do now? um, Take? Yeah, keep pushing. If my opponent goes here, I take with queen or king. That's not too bad. Just need to find, if I can find this move, I can get the queen the heck out of there. At least that gets me something. I would like to hold on to my queen, but it might not be an option. Because like if he takes here, I might just have to take with queen. Okay, this feels okay. This doesn't feel bad. Still up a pawn. I'm hanging on to my pawn advantage. I'm just holding on for dear life to my one pawn lead, praying that that's enough. That I did think about that move. I thought it might be decent. Cuz like question is now what can I do? I definitely have to move my queen. I think I move it here. Cuz here I'm losing this, which is no good. We don't want to lose pieces for nothing. I need to find a way to get one of his minor pieces because I lost my pawn. The one advantage I had is now gone. And how in the world am I going to get an advantage back in this situation? I don't like this. Why are you doing this to me? What am I defending with? I mean, what's he aiming for? He could go here, but I have the pawn. Maybe he wants me to push the pawn up and then I don't have the pawn, but I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely not interested in that at all. What I am interested in is getting this knight dealt with. This move here looks kind of dangerous for me. Although maybe not, because maybe I can go here now. I don't know. It feels, my position feels good. I don't feel like I've lost this. It just doesn't feel lost right now. If I can just win one of these minor pieces, I'm fine to trade queens. If I can play up a knight, I'll play this out. Up a knight. I mean, my opponent's pawn positioning is so much better. Just leagues ahead of what I'm at, but we're going to have to pray that being up time and maybe being up a piece is enough. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted to see. I mean, maybe it's still okay. Because I'll be up a pawn again. If I take here, and then take here, and then... Oh, wait. No, my queen's going to be unguarded if I go that way. So that doesn't work. What in the world am I going to attack with? I could go here, which forces the queen off, probably into some kind of weird position. I kind of like that. If I can just force the queen off, it would be fantastic. Okay, force the queen off. Now, do I just go for it? We go here. I wonder if I can trick my opponent. Probably not. It's probably not worth trying to trick this opponent. But let's see what happens. I'm assuming pawn takes. And I take back with queen, and then maybe my opponent goes here. This knight is my target if he moves that, though. Yeah, there's no way that my opponent will do that move. Oh, 2 minutes left and everything's hanging. Everything's just, the balance here is just so scary. This game is just so scary. Okay, so my opponent wants to play that. Okay, so what about pushing up? Does pushing up do anything for me? Does it weaken my king too much? It might be okay. I think this is okay. I think this is okay right here. I'm completely okay with winning this match on time too, because I definitely don't think I'm the better player. I might have just played it better, but I'm not the better player. Opponent wants to trade. Am I down to trade? Probably not, being up 3 minutes, right? It wouldn't make much sense. I could just slide back, play some defense. Slide back, play defense, maybe this move next. Yeah, let's play some defense. Oh no, my opponent is not letting me play defense. So now this is here as a threat, this is here as a threat, which means we want to get the queen even further out of there. Okay. I'm just going to make sure we don't blunder in the last minute and win this game in the dirtiest way possible by making my opponent lose all of their time. I definitely don't want to allow that move. I don't like that at all. I don't know if I can stop it. Let's see. What if we do this? That might kick my opponent. Oh, my opponent still wants to do that move, though. I don't think there's another way for me to kick them out. Okay, how about this? We threaten. Then we go here. Is my opponent going to park his queen there? Feels like that was what was coming. Oh no, an even better move came out. um. Okay, I mean, I just have to lose one of them, right? Well, I can say one thing. If I actually had to play this game out, I'm 90% sure that I would lose it. But since I don't actually have to play it out, I think I can get away with a victory. I don't think I'm getting mated here. We did it. All right. That's probably the best player I will beat for a long time. And they lost 6 rating. I feel good about that. I feel good about that because they did not they did not deserve to lose a lot of rating. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna be rated almost 1700. I don't like it. I don't want it. It's so scary. Uh, okay, well, if I want to be able to compete in the big leagues,